Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin is finally breaking out, and today I will show you the exact price targets and why we might not get another push down. Now first you're going to see Bitcoin is clearly breaking a significant and a very important diagonal, literally straight towards the upside. But why so? Remember already a couple of days ago, we talked about our bullish divergences on the CVD indicator. Exactly at this specific area, exactly at the bottom, Bitcoin was getting a brand new lower low on the CVD indicator. So what does that exactly mean? The CVD is measuring if brand new buying or selling pressure is coming in the market. And if we are getting more selling pressure, logically thinking, we should also be getting a brand new lower low. But this was not the case. Bitcoin was forming a brand new higher low, lower low on the CVD indicator, which means even though selling pressure is coming in the market, Bitcoin is not pushing lower. We were getting bullish divergence, bullish absorption, and of course also a bullish Bitcoin indication. This is why we got another beautiful bounce towards the upside. And of course also this right here was the reason why I did fire a brand new long position, not only on Solana, also on XRP, on Ethereum, and of course also on the Bitcoin chart itself. And also right here, remember in our previous video, we talked about another bullish absorption taking place on Bitcoin. Higher low, once again, lower low on the CVD, literally exactly the same thing as we were getting already a couple of hours ago at this specific area. Bullish divergence, bullish absorption, bullish Bitcoin indication. And this is why right now we are clearly getting a beautiful breakout above our major diagonal area of resistance. And of course, to be honest, I did post exactly about this in my free VIP Discord group before the move actually happened. On 8th of November, literally 2 days ago, when Bitcoin was trading exactly at this specific area, when we were getting this specific bullish absorption, I actually said to my team, getting some bullish absorption, looking for another push up soon. And yes, right now clearly we are getting a push towards the upside. And by the way, you can actually completely for free join my free VIP Discord group with this specific link down below in the description. The spots are filling up fast, but nevertheless, you still do have right now some time to join with this specific link. Right now, let me also share with you something very interesting we also were paying attention to in our previous video. And of course, it was a double bottom pattern. Retail traders really like trading patterns, and this is right here why we were identifying that Bitcoin got a push down right here, we got a bounce, another push towards the downside, while of course forming a bullish absorption. And right now clearly the entire shape of the pattern was a double bottom pattern or a W pattern. And clearly right here you're actually going to see the neckline of our pattern is getting a breakout towards the upside. So technically speaking, is the breakout valid? And also, what is going to be the exact price target? If we talk about a valid breakout, we should definitely see a volume increase. Are we getting a volume increase on the breakout? I would actually say yes. Bitcoin is definitely getting some kind of a volume increase while we are going above our neckline of the W pattern. So let's right now see what is going to be the exact price target we should be paying attention to if Bitcoin now continues its way even higher, measuring the entire height of our double bottom pattern, putting the trend line on the breakout right here, and you're actually going to see our next target, if we are going to continue higher, is then going to be approximately 109.5 thousand US dollar area. And later in the video, I'm even going to share with you exactly why this specific level is actually a very important price target. And before we do so, I would really appreciate for you to right now smash up the like button, because 1000 likes are really possible. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and also if you want, join my free VIP Discord group right here with this specific link, because yes, the spots are very limited. Right now, let me share with you what is going to be our next important price target, why this specific area is going to be such an important one, and also at what level is Bitcoin trading at the moment. Because what we can right now say, sure, we are breaking a significant diagonal area of resistance, literally straight towards the upside, but is right now the correct time for us to fire a brand new long position? In my opinion, the answer is going to be no, simply because usually when we are firing brand new long trades, we want to buy low and sell high. We want to be buying buying exactly at the areas of support. Is Bitcoin right now at the area of support? The simple answer is going to be no, because we are actually at the area of resistance. Let's go right now with the anchored VWAP right here that most people do not even use, and we are going to anchor it exactly at this specific high. You can right now see the anchored VWAP is coming in almost exactly where Bitcoin is trading as right now, and also of course what is going to be the most important Fibonacci ratio always when we are talking about the Bitcoin price. Of course it is going to be the golden Fibonacci ratio. We go from the swing high back towards the swing low, and you can right now see Bitcoin hitting the golden Fibonacci ratio and also the anchored VWAP area of resistance. And additionally, let's go right now one step further. What if we measure the entire bottom price action with our volume? That being said, we are right now measuring the entire horizontal range, and you can right now actually see value area low coming in almost exactly at the golden pocket, almost exactly at the anchored VWAP. So if you right now ask me, sure, Bitcoin is pushing higher, but this area, because it's the area of resistance, is really not an ideal level where I would be looking to fire a brand new long or a buying position. This is why I already fired some brand new long trades literally on the entire crypto market, also on different altcoins. And yes, if you right now want to go with a long position, you simply need to be slightly more patient for some kind of a retest of the area of support before you fire a brand new long trade. Yes, if you already want to go with a long position, in this scenario, in my opinion, you need to be setting the stop loss literally below our horizontal range, below all of our support levels right here, and then pretty much targeting maybe even another all-time high. But more about the trading ideas slightly later. Right now, let me share with you what is going to be our next important area of resistance if Bitcoin right now does continue higher, and of course also if right now we are actually going to hit the price target of our double bottom pattern at approximately 109.5 thousand US dollars. Because yes, the level that I'm going to show you right now is also going to be a very important one. Let's go right now on the 4-hour time frame, because we are going to be connecting our all-time high with the lower high that was formed only a couple of days ago. And you're right now going to see quite an important diagonal area of resistance is coming in on Bitcoin at approximately 109,000 US dollars. Now, additionally, what we did before, we went with the golden Fibonacci ratio, but in this scenario, we are going to go from this specific high exactly towards this specific low. And you can right to see golden Fibonacci ratio not coming in exactly at our diagonal level, but approximately at our major trend line right here. We do have right now quite an important golden Fibonacci ratio. And also right here, what if we are zooming out even more to measure the entire upper price action with our volume? You're maybe even going to be surprised, but yes, the point of control and also the value area low, both of the volume levels are coming in approximately at our diagonal, approximately at our golden Fibonacci ratio. And we are not even done yet. What if we right now go again with the anchored VWAP and anchor it exactly at our all-time high? You can see it is coming in almost exactly at the biggest volume cluster at the red line at the point of control. So clearly, if Bitcoin right now does continue higher, another major area of resistance is going to come in, let's just say at approximately 109 and 110, maybe even 111,000 US dollar area. Also because exactly at our anchored VWAP and at the point of control, we also do have our recent high, which right now means liquidity exactly right here. And also, what if we right now go one step further with our Bitcoin liquidation heat map? On the 2-week time frame, there is only one level standing out, and of course it is going to be a major liquidation cluster exactly above the recent highs right here at approximately 111,000 US dollars, where over 270 million of short positions are going to get wrecked. So it really does look like if Bitcoin right now does continue higher, major area of resistance is going to get hit. But of course, if broken towards the upside, happy days for Bitcoin. We can be looking for another all-time high very soon. And this is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 30,000 US dollar bonus with the first link down below. Because yes, Bybit Exchange is right now giving to you only after you register 20 USDT completely for free. Click this specific link, make sure you register, you get 20 USDT, but also make sure you deposit because you're going to get another 20 USDT USDT, but also when you're going to open up your first trade, you're going to get even bigger bonuses. So yes, take advantage of the free bonuses because only after you register, you're already going to get 20 USDT, but then also make sure you deposit because you're going to get even bigger bonuses with the first link down below. But of course, also, you can join my free VIP Discord group with this specific link. Right now, also, let me share with you another bullish Bitcoin indication on the MACD indicator, because remember a couple of days ago, we have already paid attention to a potential bullish divergence on the MACD on the daily time frame. And what we are getting right now, yes, Bitcoin clearly is pushing towards the upside. However, we were getting brand new lower lows on Bitcoin right here, while MACD was actually getting a brand new higher low. This was definitely a regular bullish divergence that right now is getting confirmed. So what we can right now say, it does look like potentially Bitcoin bottomed out exactly right here. However, I would still like to get another sign of strength. And the next sign of strength, pretty much as we have been saying for the past couple of minutes right here, is going to be if Bitcoin is right now able to break our very important area of resistance, this very important golden Fibonacci ratio at approximately 110,000 US dollars. If we are able to do so, definitely higher targets are going to be on the table, and our long trades right here are going to be in an even nicer profit. But nevertheless, what is right now also happening on the Achler stochastic CG oscillator, you're maybe even going to be surprised. But yes, the daily time frame literally nailed the bottom for Bitcoin. We were flat on this specific indicator for quite some time, similarly as we were also doing back in September, because yes, we were flat on the indicator, we were oversold, but then Bitcoin exploded towards another all-time high. Exactly what is right now happening also for the past couple of days right here. But of course, the reality right now is Bitcoin, once we pay attention to our exponential moving averages on the 1 hourly, 2 hourly, and 4 hourly time frame, we are still moving in an average downtrend. So this is right now why we really want to get some kind of a confirmation that Bitcoin bottomed out at this specific area and we are actually going to continue higher. And as we said before, if we are able to get a breakout above the golden Fibonacci ratio, if we are then also able to get some bullish crosses on our exponential moving averages, all of those indications combined are going to be beautiful Bitcoin indications where we can then definitely say probably the bottom is in. Let's look for much higher targets on the Bitcoin price itself. However, because as of right now we are already trading at the area of resistance, because right now Bitcoin is still in a downtrend, potentially we can still get a rejection right here and maybe even a bigger push towards downside. Personally, I am not shorting Bitcoin. As I said before to you, I do remain in all of my long trades right here. But nevertheless, what if our plan is going to be wrong? And what if Bitcoin does actually get a rejection from the area where we are as of right now? In this scenario, simply you can also go on my Twitter profile right here because I literally share with you the exact level I'm going to be paying attention to in a case Bitcoin does go lower. And of course, it is going to be our 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level that is going to be at approximately 96,900 US dollars in our bearish scenario if Bitcoin right now does not continue higher and we do go lower. But nevertheless, this level right here is going to come into play only if we are right now going to get some kind of a rejection from the level where we are as of right now. So yes, right now, let's make a very simple and easy to follow plan. Overall direction of Bitcoin, because of the trend, it is still towards downside. Overall, we are still not getting an acceptance above our value area low when we are measuring our entire bottom price action. So we can right now say, if we do get a bullish indication right here, acceptance above the value area low, bullish Bitcoin indication, let's of course then see if we are going to be able to go higher towards our bigger golden Fibonacci ratio. If not, potentially of course, we can still get a rejection right here. But of course also, as we have been saying for the past couple of days, because we are actually trading almost exactly at the bottom of our horizontal range, if we do get some kind of a push down, we can still be looking for another long or a buy position with a stop loss below our areas of support, looking of course also for higher price targets, not only on Bitcoin, but literally on the entire cryptocurrency market. This is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 30,000 US dollar bonus, and literally only after you're going to register, you're going to get 20 USDT with the first link down below. And also of course, make sure you deposit because you're going to get even bigger bonuses. But also of course, you can join my free VIP Discord group with this specific link. Right now also, thank you for smashing up the like button.